Forget everything you thought you knew about APS-C cameras. While everyone was looking at the Z8 and Z9, Nikon was secretly building a monster in the shadows. For years, the community has been begging for a true successor to the legendary D500, a camera that could punch way above its weight class. The wait is officially over. Today we are breaking down the first confirmed details of the Nikon Z90, and this isn't just a mini Z9. It is a specialized speed demon that is about to make full frame. Enthusiasts question their entire gear bag. We're talking about a stacked sensor that defies physics and a partnership with Red Digital Cinema that changes the game for video. If you are a wildlife, sports, or hybrid shooter, you cannot afford to miss this, because the Nikon Z90 is the 2026 flagship killer that the industry didn't see coming. The camera world is currently in a state of shock. For a long time, the narrative was that APS-C was entry-level and full-frame was professional. Nikon is about to shatter that glass ceiling. The Nikon Z90 is being positioned as a specialized tool for those who need reach and speed without the $6,000 price tag of a flagship body. Let's start with the heart of this beast, the sensor. According to the latest 2026 verified leaks, the Z90 features a brand new 33-megapixel DX format stacked CMOS sensor. Why does stacked matter? Most cameras read data line by line, which creates that wobbling, rolling shutter effect when you're panning fast or shooting a bird in flight. A stacked sensor, like the one in the Z9, reads data almost instantaneously. This means the Z90 has virtually zero rolling shutter. It's effectively a mechanical shutter killer. At 33 megapixels, Nikon has found the sweet spot. It's high. Enough resolution for significant cropping, vital for wildlife photographers, but low enough to maintain incredible low-light performance and blistering data speeds. This is where the Z90 leaves the competition in the dust. We are looking at a native 20 frames per second in RAW with the electronic shutter, and up to 120 frames per second in JPEG with full AF and AE tracking. This is the mini Z9 DNA coming to life. But it gets better. Nikon is including their pre-release capture technology. Imagine you're waiting for a kingfisher to dive. You press the shutter the moment it moves, but your human reaction time is too slow. With the Z90, the camera is constantly buffering. It saves the images from a full second before you actually hit the button. You literally cannot miss the shot. But the real bomb that just dropped in the 2026 rumors is the video capability. Since Nikon acquired Red Digital Cinema, everyone has been wondering when that tech would trickle down. The Z90 is the first mid-range body to benefit. We are hearing reports of internal 6K REDCODE RAW and 12-bit NRAW. Let that sink in. A compact APS-C body that shoots Hollywood-grade RAW video internally. It also supports 4K 60p oversampled from the full 6K sensor, meaning your footage will be incredibly sharp with no crop. For content creators and indie filmmakers, this makes the Z90 a more tempting proposition than many full-frame rivals. The Z90 is inheriting the ruggedness of the D500. We're talking about a full magnesium alloy chassis and the same level of weather sealing found on the Z8. It's designed to be used in the rain, the dust of a safari, or the sidelines of a freezing football match. The ergonomics are getting a pro makeover too, a dedicated AF-on button, a sub-selector joystick, and a deep, comfortable grip that balances perfectly with Nikon's heavier S-line telephoto lenses. The autofocus system is powered by the X-Speed 7 processor, the same brain found in the Z9. This brings flagship-level AI subject recognition. Whether you are tracking a bird's eye through thick branches, a motorcycle leaning into a turn, or a plane against a cloudy sky, the Z90's deep learning algorithms stay locked on. The 2026 update to this firmware includes scenario recognition, which predicts subject movement based on the sport or animal you've selected. It's almost like cheating. A major concern for many has been the lens lineup. While Nikon's DX lens selection has been lean, The Z90 launch is rumored to coincide with two new professional DX lenses, a 16-80mm f2.84 S-line equivalent and a fast telephoto prime. However, the beauty of the Z mount is that you can use any full-frame S-line lens, and on the Z90, you get that 1.5x crop factor for free. Your 400mm lens suddenly becomes a 600mm monster, making this the ultimate reach camera for nature lovers. The consensus among industry insiders points toward a launch price of approximately $1,999. While that might seem high for an APS-C camera, you have to look at what you're getting, a mini flagship. It's $1,500 cheaper than a Z8, but offers the same speed and better video codecs than almost anything in its price bracket. The thermals on this unit have also been completely redesigned. Unlike smaller mirrorless bodies that overheat during long 4K sessions, the Z90 utilizes a high-efficiency passive cooling system. This allows for unlimited recording times in most standard environments, ensuring that wedding videographers and documentary filmmakers never have to worry about the dreaded red thermometer icon appearing on screen. Nikon has essentially perfected the balance between a compact form factor and professional-grade thermal reliability. If you're a landscape photographer who needs 60 megapixels, stick with the Z7 II or Z9. But if your subjects move, if you shoot sports, birds, pets, or high-end action video, the Z90 is being built specifically for you. It's the return of the king. We are just weeks away from the official announcement, and the Z90 is already looking like the most disruptive camera of 2026. If you're planning to upgrade, start saving now. This is going to be the most back-ordered camera since the Z8. But I want to hear from you. Does internal red RAW make this a must-buy for your kit? Or are you staying with full frame? Drop a comment below. I read every single one, and I'll be jumping in to answer your questions. If you found this breakdown helpful, do me a huge favor and tap that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Don't forget to subscribe. For the latest updates on the Z90 release date and our upcoming hands-on review. For more deep dives into the tech that actually matters, check out our other videos on the screen right now. You've been watching Tap Tech, where we cut through the hype to give you the facts. I'm out, but I'll see you in the comment section. Stay sharp. The integration of the dual card slots is another area where Nikon listened to the professionals. We are looking at one CF Express Type B slot for those massive raw video files and high-speed bursts, paired with one UHS-2 SD slot for backups or social media exports. This ensures that even if you are out in the wild, your data is secure. Furthermore, the electronic viewfinder is getting a massive brightness boost. It's a 3.69 million dot OLED panel with zero blackout, which is essential when you're following a fast-moving subject. You never lose sight of the action. Every detail in this camera points toward a machine designed for the high-end enthusiast and the working professional who needs a secondary body that doesn't compromise on speed. The Nikon Z90 is a statement that the DX format is not dead, it's simply evolving. With the power of the XSpeed 7 and the precision of a stacked sensor, the Z90 is set to dominate the APS-C market for years to come.